Hey. This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. Shout out to all my subscribers. All right, let's talk about it. All right. Now, when a fighter wins a fight in high fashion, when a fighter does a great job, show that he's going to be a true champion, not now, later on down the line. Because, see, if you know boxing, if you are a true boxing fan, that old cliche is levels to this shit. It is not take one big step and I'm the champion. One hit wonder. No, it don't work that way. Yes, Bruce Ennis is a great fighter. Bruce Ennis will be a champion. Bruce Ennis will probably run the welterweight division unless someone else come along. They always do, if you know what the fuck I mean. But when a fighter has a good fight, let's not jump to conclusions. Don't put him up against the champion that went through hell and back. Don't put him up to a champion that fought better competition, that was an Olympian, that had all the true accolades, that know all the tricks of the trade, that is a veteran at a young age, been through a car accident, didn't need no motherfucking physical therapy. Wake up. This is a young man. Don't push him. Let him learn. Let him get schooled. Sometimes you might lose, but you still are a good fighter. Sometimes we get too involved and too wrapped up in one fight or maybe two fights. You could put 2 and 2 together. Spence and Ennis. Who fought the best competition thus far? Somebody talk to me. Who has? Hello? Don't do this to this young man. This young man has a lot to learn. True. Yes, he's young. He's hungry. Of course he's going to call out the top welterweights. Of course he's going to call out this person and that person. That's what young people do. That's what young fighters do. Stop jumping to conclusions. Everybody now, all of a sudden, oh, he can be Spence. Oh, he can be Crawford. He's not on that level. I'm sorry. He's not on that level physically or mentally. You have to understand that. It's levels to this shit. I would keep on saying that. Watch my show tomorrow. I'm going to say it even louder, even more. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So therefore, when you have a good fight and a negative fight, then you will understand. You see? See, sometimes you're going to have a rough fight, but you're going to come out on top. See, you're going to put your best into it. You see what I'm saying? See, they're going to bring out the best of you, and you're going to look great. But when you put them against the best fighters that been through hell and back, then they might look mediocre, or they might look okay. There's no way I will put Bruce Ennis with an Earl Spence right now. You can't even compare them. They're not even in the same league. They're not even in the same grade. All right? Hello? Somebody, please talk to me. Huh? See, you have to understand. You have to understand. All right? Pure boxers. All right? Pure boxers start at a young age. Now, I'm not saying that Bruce Ennis, since he wasn't an Olympian, I'm not saying that he didn't start at a young age. No, I'm not saying none of that. It's just that Earl Spence is in, let's say, let's go back to our high school days. How about we do that, all right? All right, walk with me, talk with me, follow me, all right? Now, let's say he's a freshman, a sophomore, all right? Earl Spence is a senior getting ready to graduate and go to college. That's how this shit works. It's levels. It is levels. And right now, Bruce Ennis is on the level of fighter best competition as he go on. Better and better and better. Earl Spence, he already done that. He's about to move up to another grade, or he's about to graduate. Let me put it that way, all right? Matter of fact, graduation ceremonies might be in July for him. Wow. Ooh-wee. Huh? But let's be realistic, my people, all right? Let's be realistic, all right? This is coming from the senior motherfucking OG, all right? Yes, everybody have a good fight. Everybody have a bad fight. But it's how you handle them bad fights. It's how you handle them good fights. See, I told you, this shit is motherfucking physical, but it is more mental than physically. All right? Sure, you can be a great boxer in the ring, but how your ass gonna act outside the ring? But right now, I have to give Bruce Ennis a grade A. All right? Because he is a good fighter. He is a humble dude. All right? But he does have a lot to learn. Just like Earl Spence. He's not on Floyd level when Floyd retired. Floyd knew all the tricks of the trade. Floyd knew how to take a break while he was fighting. Floyd knew how to cover a motherfucking nose and mouth up when the referee wasn't looking and take his breath away. See, little accolades like that makes you a good fighter and sometimes make you a dirty fighter. But hey, you do what you gotta do to win. Ain't that right, Canelo? Huh? Ain't that right, Canelo? All right? So please, don't do this to this young man. Don't do this to Virgil Ortiz. All right? Let them learn on their own. Don't go over the insinuating. Don't go up there and saying, oh, wow, he better than this. No. When you put him in there, because the better competition he fight, the harder it's going to get. And one thing about it, you know, all the boxing fans know, everybody knows, that when you fight higher level competition, your knockouts ain't as good. Your knockouts don't look as good. All right? Now, I'm not going to take anything away from Bruce Ennis because he is a great fighter. Lipinets is a great fighter also. But Lipinets is slow on his feet. And Lipinets can punch, but not punch like in combination. So, I mean, we can take some motherfucking zeros and we can take some tens from this, all right? But overall, like I say, I would give Bruce Ennis an A thus far in his career. All right? Now, let's not do this. All right? Let's not say, oh, he's better than Earl Spence. No, he's not. All right? No, he's not. He's not even on that level yet. Will he get to that level? Probably so. Will he get to be a welterweight champion? I'm quite sure. But right now, he's still growing. Right now, there's not going to ever be a Virgil Ortiz and Bruce Ennis. Not according to Oscar, is not. Oscar said we got a couple years to marinate this shit, maybe longer. And that would be one of the biggest fights of his career, Virgil Ortiz. And listen, ain't no doubt, it's other welterweights that's coming up. Fast. These fighters are young and they are hungry. So please, my brothers and sisters, do not, I repeat, do not push this young man. Do not push this young man and try to put him up there with Earl Spence. He's not at that level yet. If you know boxing, you know he's not at that level. All right? Like his father always tell him, you got to grow up, son. You got to, now, this is quote an unmotherfucking quote. His father said, you have to grow up, son, and stop all that showboating and start all that playing. Because one day, you're going to catch something that you might not want to catch. I am KQ, KC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed to my motherfucking channel, you might well subscribe right now. I come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And Saturday morning, we have a call-in show. If you like what you see during the week, on the videos and the talk show, call me. Talk to me about it. If you don't like what you hear, talk to me about it. All right? I'm not going to block you for disagreeing with me. I'm not going to block you for loving another fighter. No. It don't work that way. We all are boxing fans. We all love the sport of boxing. But we all got basic fucking common sense. Shout out to the almighty LDBC.